Poverty, famine, disease, drought, poor governance. These are the words that have long been associated with Africa. A struggling continent that almost through no means of their own burdens the rest of the world with its continuous need for aid and assistance. This is the Africa the world has known for the past 25 years as a result of the worldwide media press coverage. The question remains, does Africa have anything to offer? The answer is yes. RegenAfrica is the UK's first ever regeneration and development initiative targeting key political and business leaders and decision makers across Africa and Europe. The vision is to promote sustainable economies in Africa by making Africa less dependent on aid and getting the continent more involved in trade. The vision, which began with one man, Emmanuel Matthews, started with a passion for making a difference in his country of origin and has grown to the dawn of a new beginning for many of the impoverished nations within the continent that is Africa. Emmanuel Matthews, the chief executive of RegenAfrica, states, "If make poverty history is the message and Life 8 is the voice, then RegenAfrica is the business." He believes that investments in people combined with the rule of law, economic freedom, and above all domestic leadership in support of sound policies will assist Africa's regeneration process and improve standards of living for millions of the continent's poor people. RegenAfrica has the solution. It's no longer about the struggle, but about the potential. Emmanuel Matthews, the visionary and conference host, believes that Africa needs investment far more than it needs aid. Investment in business that will open up stable industries and create jobs for the millions of unemployed. Investment in education that will enable and equip both young and old to change their circumstances and invest in the future so the next African generation will have a greater chance of a fulfilling life. The vision. RegenAfrica is a fourfold long-term project that consists of a conference and an exhibition, a 24-part television series, political, economic, physical, cultural and social interventions within African communities, and a quarterly magazine that will be distributed to businesses within the UK and Africa. The launch of this event kicks off with a 3-day event which will be held on the 20th to the 22nd of October at the Barbican Exhibition and Conference Centre in London. The conference will feature a host of speakers including His Excellency Frederick Samaye, Prime Minister of Tanzania, Mr. Lee Jasper, Director of Equality's Greater London Authority, and conference host Emmanuel Matthews. The exhibition is aimed at promoting Africa as a trade and investment destination for the world and will also create the best platform for African and international governments, corporations, businesses and individuals with interest in the African continent to come together to forge commercial links for the future. The business dinner on the 22nd at the Tower Thistle Hotel, London will see the official launching of the RegenAfrica programs of development and fundraising activities. There are a number of sponsorship opportunities to sponsor tables. The money raised from the sponsorship will go to supporting education and development projects in Africa. The television series will follow up the process that is being made throughout the African regions with updates on investment, trade and growth. Interviews with key leaders, statesmen and governments. The TV show will be the first of its kind, a 24-part series that will visually chronicle RegenAfrica's activity, keeping all movement in the forefront of people's mind. This project will present an unparalleled opportunity to help foster more rapid progress in African countries by tackling the economic and political issues pertinent to Africa in the 21st century. Get on board and be a part of this vision. Come along and join over 15,000 people for the 3-day event. Book your place now on RegenAfrica 2005. RegenAfrica heralds change.